Hello, friends, and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. And today, I have a new set demo for you from Here's the Pitch Baseball. My good friend Dominic has released another couple of teams, set 15 and set 16. And in fact, if you have interest in Here's the Pitch Baseball and would like to see all of the inventory that Dominic has created, please send me an email at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, and I will get the flyer out to you very, very quickly. The flyer contains all the information about individual teams, World Series teams, all-time teams, and sets, and all-star teams that Dominic has created. You'll get the whole thing and know how to contact Dominic as well. So, today we have a very interesting pitching matchup. Rick Reuschel will go for set 15 against James Rodney Richard for the set 16. Have some very interesting players in both rosters, and I'm looking forward to getting started on this one. So I'm putting my email in the description for this video so you can reach out to me if you'd like that info about Here's the Pitch. And I'm putting info for you about channel membership. With channel membership to my channel, you get discounts on the secondary store, access to exclusive members-only videos, and a free gift from me every month in the form of PDFs that I create for different cards and dice baseball sims. So I'm glad you're with me. We're going to have fun today with Here's the Pitch. Let's get to today's starting lineups. With Here's the Pitch Baseball, you got a unique cover card that goes along with every collector set. You also get a roster card with that set. This is the roster for set 15. It'll be the visiting team today. Yadi Molina and Jason Kendall are the catchers. Todd Hilton and Jim Thome are at first. Dustin Pedroia, Jim Gilliam, and Julio Franco are second baseman on the team. Cecil Travis, Al Dark are shortstops. David Wright and Al Rosen are the third baseman. And in the outfield, Tony Phillips. Of course, Tony Phillips played everywhere, but I'm using him today as an outfielder. Manny Mota, Rocky Colavito, Jose Cruz, Sherry McGee, Bob Johnson, and Roger Bresnahan, who also played other positions, are the position players. And the pitchers on set 15 are Jesse Haynes, Brett Saberhagen, Daisuke Matsuzaka, Johan Santana, Rick Reuschel, Steve Rogers, Kevin Napier, and Eric Gagne. All right, for set 16, here is what their cover card looks like. And here is their roster. Brian McCann and Jason Varitek are the catchers. Cecil Cooper, Ferris Fain, and Al Oliver are the first baseman. Robbie Thompson, Dave Cash, Ron Hunt are the second baseman. Omar Vizquel, Hanley Ramirez are the shortstops. Robin Ventura and Toby Harrah, who played a few positions as well, at third. And in the outfield, Joe Vosmick, Bobby Thompson, Earl Averill, Heine Manouche, and Bernie Williams, and Enos Slaughter. Pitchers for set 16, J.R. Richard, Wilbur Wood, Wes Farrell, Felix Hernandez, Frank Viola, Cliff Lee, Dazzy Vance, and Bobby Thigpen. All right. Let's take a look at the batting orders and starting lineups for today's game. Tony Phillips for set 15, the visitors today. The 15s will lead off Tony Phillips. He'll play center field. Jim Gilliam will bat second. He's going to play second base. Todd Hilton bats third. He's at first. David Wright bats fourth. He'll play third. Jose Cruz bats fifth. He'll be in left. Rocky Colavito bats sixth. He'll play right field. Yadi Molina will bat seventh and catch. Cecil Travis will bat eighth. He'll play shortstop. And on the mound, it'll be Big Daddy Rick Reuschel. Let's see what kind of pitcher hitting card he's going to get today. Got to roll our 2d6s, and the Big Daddy is going to get card number 2. He was actually a good athlete and a good pitcher, a good hitter as well. All right, so card number 2 for Reuschel. For set 16. Here is their batting order and starting lineup. Earl Averill leading off in center. Dave Cash will bat second at second base. Al Oliver bats third. He'll play first. Joe Vosmick will bat fourth. He'll be in left field. Bobby Thompson bats fifth. He's going to play right. Toby Hara bats sixth. He'll play third base. Hanley Ramirez will bat seventh at shortstop. And Jason Varitek bats eighth. He'll be behind the plate. On the mound, it's J.R. Richard. Let's see what kind of card he gets to bat with, and that'll be card number 1. Okay, and we are ready to go. In this one, let's look at, and we'll look at Reuschel's card in a little more detail in just a moment. But since James Rodney Richard is going to take the mound first, let's look at his stats. 1978, he was 18-11 with a 3.11 earned run average. All right, so in inning number 1, he will face Phillips, Gilliam, and Helton. When you play Here's the Pitch baseball, you get 3d6s, red, white, and blue. You read them in that order. The red die will tell you what column, and then you will read the white die as the ones digit, or the tens digit, and the blue die is the ones digit, and then you're good to go. All right, so we are ready with Tony Phillips, one of my favorites, ready to lead off against James Rodney Richard. Tony Phillips leads it off. Here's the pitch from James Rodney Richard. That is a 633, and that is going to be a drive to right and a power chart check right off the bat. -2 on J.R. Richard, from J.R. Richard's card is a 445. That is a 62. -2 cuts him back to a 60, so that'll be a base hit for Tony Phillips to start the ball game. Here comes Jim Gilliam. J.R. Richard, the stretch and the delivery to Junior is a 436, and maybe he hit him. No, he didn't. Ball 1. The next delivery, 353, is ball 4. So JR having some early trouble against the lineup of the set 15s. Todd Helton comes to the plate. Let me know if you think he's a Hall of Famer. Seems to be a groundswell forming behind him. Richard, the stretch and the delivery, 256 is ball 4. He walks him. So the bases are loaded in the top of the first for set 15. Here comes David Wright. J.R. Richard, the stretch. He needs a strikeout here is what he needs. They're going to play double play depth. The pitch to him, 352 is a base hit for David Wright. That'll score Phillips. It'll score Gilliam. It'll send Helton to third. And it's 2-0 set 15 in the top of the first. J.R. Richard having all kinds of trouble. Infield stays at double play depth. Cruz at the plate. J.R. Richard's former teammate, the pitch. 131 is a base hit for Jose Cruz. That's going to bring home run number 3, and there's still nobody out in the top of the first. Rocky Colavito coming to the plate, the Rock. Double play depth still for the infield, and set 16 is going to get the bullpen cooking a little bit early. Gonna be Wilbur Wood getting that knuckler going. The left-hander. Here's the delivery to Rocky Colavito. First and second now. The pitch. 124. Hey, struck him out with the cheese. One down. Yadi Molina now. Richard the stretch. The pitch to Molina. 563 is to center. That's a chance for Earl Averill, and he's got it for out number 2. And is anybody going to tag? No, they're not. No, Wright's going to stay put, and with 2 outs, it'll be Cecil Travis. The old Senator infielder, Richard the stretch, and the pitch to Travis is a 464, and this is trouble. It's to left. Travis goes the other way. Let's see what the power chart looks like. It will be a base hit for Cecil Travis. Stopping at third is Wright. The bases are loaded, and here comes the big daddy, Rick Reuschel. Looks like Wood is close to being ready. Reuschel at the plate. Richard on the ropes in the top of the first. The pitch to the big daddy. 156, and he is a base hit for Rick Reuschel, makes it 4-0. Stopping at third is Cruz, and they've batted around. They're going to the top of the order with Tony Phillips. Richard now almost certainly facing his last batter if he doesn't get him. The pitch. 122 is hit to third. Sawed him off. Chance for Toby Hara. He's up with it and fires to second at Dave Cash, and that'll retire the side. But in the top of the first, set 15 gets 4 runs on 5 hits, a big start for them. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 4-0 15s. All right, here comes Rick Reuschel with a 4-run cushion he didn't expect to get. Here's his card from 1977, his 20-win season. He was 20-10 with a 2.79 earned run average. Earl Averill, Dave Cash, Al Oliver in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Averill is a walk. So Reuschel putting guys on, not what his teammates were looking for in the bottom of the first. Here's Dave Cash. Reuschel the stretch. The pitch to Cash is a 336 and a base hit for Cash. This goes to right field, but Averill stops at second. Colavito gets it in a hurry, and Oliver comes up now. 2 on, nobody out. Reuschel the stretch. The delivery to Al Oliver to scoop. 544 is a base hit. This is trouble. It's to right field. On the run is Colavito. Reuschel is a -6 on the power chart adjustment. 263 is a 93. It's going to knock him back to an 87. And that's going to be extra bases and rattle around in the right field corner. Averill will score. It's 4-1. Cash goes to third. Don't want to get too adventurous. Still down 3. Oliver with a run-scoring double. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. Here's Joe Vosmick. Reuschel the stretch. The pitch to Vosmick is a 266. This has a chance to drop in. Let's see. I got to look at this all the time, and I don't know why. I can't remember. It's a base hit. And that'll score Cash. They're going to hold Oliver at third. And so the 16s have runners, have the tying run on for Bobby Thompson. Nobody out. Double play depth for the 15s. Reuschel in a jam here. The pitch. 6-14. That's hit to short. It's a chance for Cecil Travis. And I got to check Travis's fielding rating. Cecil Travis is a fielding 2, as you can see there. We have runners at first and third. And so Travis is going to go to Gilliam for 1, and the relay to Helton is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play. Turned by the 15s. The bases are now clear, but there's 3 in for the 16s. 4-3, here is up. Reuschel deals. 145 is to third. That's a chance for David Wright. He's got it and fires to first for the out to Todd Helton. So we've had a big first inning. After 1 in the books, we've had 7 runs, 8 hits, a couple of walks. So we go to the second, and the 15s lead the 16s 4-3. Gilliam, Helton, and David Wright coming up in the second. The pitch from JR is a 254. That's to right field. Under it is Bobby Thompson. He's got it for out number 1. Todd Helton now comes to the plate. He walked and scored. The pitch from J.R. Richard is a line shot for Helton. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 out and 1 on for the 15s. Wilbur Wood gets going again in their bullpen, and here comes David Wright. Another borderline Hall of Famer. Richard the stretch. The pitch to Wright is a 625. Hey, struck him out with the baked beans. Gas. 2 down in the second. Cruz coming up. He singled in a run in the first. The pitch, 221, and Hay goes down swinging. So J.R. Richard recovers in inning number 2. We go to the bottom of 2, and it's 4-3. 15s are leading. So Reuschel wants his own version of a recovery inning here. He'll face Ramirez, Veritek, and J.R. Richard in the bottom of the second. The Big Daddy, 453. That's to center. Chance for Tony Phillips. He's got it for out number 1. Jason Veritek coming up now. Reuschel kicks and delivers. 356 is strike 3 swinging. He got him on a sinker that he used to throw. 2 down, first strikeout for Reuschel. 2 down in the second, and here comes J.R. Richard using hitting card number 1. Reuschel kicks and deals. 636 is to left field. That's Jose Cruz over by the line. He's got it, and it's a 1-2-3 second inning for Reuschel. We go to the third with your score. The 15s 4, the 16s 3. J.R. Richard has thrown a ton of pitches already. Calavito, Molina, and Travis coming up in the third. J.R. kicks and deals. 165. Base hit for Calavito. A leadoff single in the third. Here comes Molina. Double play depth for the infield. Richard the stretch. The pitch to Molina. 352. That's to center. Earl Averill has it for out number 1. Retreating to first is Calavito, and here's Cecil Travis. With Reuschel on deck, the pitch from Richard. 256 is a base hit. That goes to center field, drops in front of Earl Averill. Colavito goes to third. There are runners at the corners with one out for Reuschel. J.R. Richard, the stretch. The pitch to Reuschel is a 350. It's a 53. That's a G6. They're playing at double play depth. Can they turn it? Hanley Ramirez fielding rating is a 2. And I rolled a 5. And we're going to check his efficiency. Wait a minute. That's first and third. Does Colavito have a 1? Well, it doesn't matter. They are going to turn it, and that will end the inning. It's around the horn. It's a rally-killing, soul-crushing around the horn and inning-ending double play turned by the 16s to get JR out of a mess. And I'm not talking about the Ewings. We go to the bottom of the third, top of the order. Earl Averill, Dave Cash, Al Oliver coming up. For the 16s, they're looking to continue the assault on Rick Reuschel, but he had a 1-2-3 second. Reuschel kicks and deals. 464 is to center. Under it is Tony Phillips. He's got it for out number 1. 6 in a row retired by Reuschel. Dave Cash coming to the plate. Reuschel delivers 261 to center. Another chance for Tony Phillips. He's got it for out number 2. Al Oliver, who had that big run-scoring double in the first. Reuschel winds and delivers 652. Ball 4, he walked him. Oliver trots down to first. Vosmick comes to the plate. Cleveland Indians outfielder in 1935 hit 348. Reuschel, the stretch, the delivery, 612. Vosmick to short. That's Cecil Travis. He gloves it, goes the short way to Jim Gilliam, and that will retire the side. So we've played 3. The scoring seems to have, anyway, calmed down a little bit. It's set 15-4, set 16-3. Top of the order coming for the 15s. Tony Phillips, Jim Gilliam, Todd Helton in the 4th. The pitch from JR is a 235. Base hit for Phillips. He's 2 for 3, and Gilliam comes to the plate. Richard, the stretch, the pitch to Jim, 442, is taken for a ball, might be a rare play. Is not a rare play. Next delivery to Gilliam, 334, is to center. Earl Averill has it for out number 1. Retreating to first is Phillips. There's 1 out and 1 on for the 15s. JR hanging on by his fingernails in this ball game. Todd Helton is 1 for 1. Richard, the stretch, the delivery, 526. Hey, struck him out. That's number 4 for JR. And David Wright coming up. 1 for 2 for him in the game. J.R. Richard has allowed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits in 3 2/3. But only 4 runs have crossed the pay station. The pitch to Wright, 653. He walked him. 2 on now. And Cruz coming to the plate. Richard, the stretch, the delivery to Jose, 654. Ball 4, he walked him. Bases dripping with set 15. But 2 outs, Calavito coming up. This could be JR's last batter. Richard, the stretch, the delivery, 444. Is to right, going the other way. He's going oppo. Bobby Thompson on the run. He's got it. A shoestring catch, and that'll retire the side. The 15s leave them loaded. Chance to knock out JR, and they couldn't do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 4-3 ball game. Rick Reuschel with a 1-run lead. Bobby Thompson, Toby Harrah, and Hanley Ramirez coming up in the bottom of the 4th. Thompson, 6:21, is a chance for Jim Gilliam. He gloves it to his left, plants and throws to Helton for out number 1. Here's Toby Harrah. Good player. Reuschel kicks and deals. 422, hey, struck him out. And of course he did, because I just said he was a good player. 2 down in the 4th, and here comes Hanley Ramirez, the old Marlins shortstop. Pitch from Reuschel. 332, he walked him. A 2-out walk for Ramirez brings up Varitek. Yeah. On deck is JR. May not bat. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. He got him with some cheese. 2nd strikeout for Varitek. 3rd for Reuschel in the game. We go to the 5th. Set 15 has 4. Set 16 has 3. And J.R. Richards' right arm is about 4 feet longer than his left one right now. Molina, Travis, and Reuschel, 7, 8, 9 in the set 15 batting order. J.R. kicks and deals. This is to right field. On the run is Bobby Thompson into right center. He's got it for out number 1. Cecil Travis. The delivery from Richard, 244, is to left field. This is Vosmick. And Vosmick makes the catch for out number 2. Reuschel comes to the plate now with nobody aboard. Richard winds and deals. He has a chance for his first 1-2-3 inning. The pitch. 6:53 is ball 4. He walked him, and I messed that up too just by talking about it. Top of the order now for Tony Phillips. Richard the stretch. The pitch to Phillips is a 2:15. Hey, got him with the gas. He humped up on that fastball. 5 strikeouts now for JR. We are halfway through this one, and it's a 4-3 ball game. Rick Reuschel will deal with Richard, and then the top of the set 16 order, Earl Averill and Dave Cash. Reuschel kicks and delivers. 425. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for the Big Daddy. Earl Averill now 0 for 1. Reuschel kicks and deals. 563 is to first base. Todd Helton. It's a pop-up. Helton in fair territory is going to take it for out number 2. Here's Cash. 1 for 2 for Dave Cash. Reuschel deals. Base hit, Cash. He's got his 2nd hit of the game. Brings up Oliver. A gapper could tie this game because Cash could run. Reuschel the stretch, the delivery to Oliver. 363. It's not a gapper. It's to left. Jose Cruz has it for out number 3. We've played 5. Set 15 has 4. Set 16 has 3. And we're going to the top of the 6th. Jim Gilliam, Todd Helton, David Wright coming up in the 6th. JR deals base hit for Gilliam. His first hit of the game. Helton coming up, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. I think that's enough for JR. He has pitched 5+ innings. And we're going to Wilbur Wood. Here in the top of the 6th. Wood's 1971 season. He was 22-13 with a 1.91 earned run average. And, of course, he was a knuckleball specialist. And the thought of following up J.R. Richard with a knuckleballer is highly amusing to me. So we'll see how this goes. Helton, and then Wright, and then Cruz coming with Gilliam on first. Wood the stretch. The pitch to Todd Helton is to third. Toby Hara gloves it. He's going to go to Cash for one, and the relay to Oliver is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, and around the horn 5-4-3 double play turned by the 16s. So Wood comes in and immediately gets that double play grounder. Here's David Wright. Woody kicks and deals. 461 is to center. Earl Averill. He's got it, and that retires the side in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Set 15, 4, and set 16 has 3. Reuschel nursing that 1-run lead. He'll face Vosmick, Thompson, and Hara in the bottom of the 6th. Reuschel deals to Vosmick. Chance for Cecil Travis. It's a pop-up into short left field. Travis in the 7th. It'll be Cruz. Colavito and Molina, 5-6-7 for set 15. Dazzy Vance kicks and deals. 416 is to third. He sawed him off. Toby Hara's up with it and fires to Al Oliver for out number 1. Here comes Colavito. The Rock is 1 for 3. Dazzy Vance winds and deals. 332. Base hit for Colavito. He's 2 for 4. That's an important insurance run if they can bring him around. Here's Molina. 1 out, 1 on for set 15. Molina is 0 for 3. Travis is on deck. The pitch from Dazzy Vance is at 564. And he struck him out on a bender. 2 gone in the 7th. And now it's Travis. Rick Reuschel would be next. Or a pinch hitter. Vance, the stretch, the delivery is hit to center. Earl Averill one more time. He's been busy. Makes a nice running catch, and that'll retire the side in the 7th. Time to stretch them out. We got a 1-run game. Set 15 has 4. Set 16 has 3. Set 16 is going to look to tie or take the lead here against Rick Reuschel. It'll be the top of their order. Averill, Cash, and Oliver coming in the 7th inning. Reuschel deals. 623 is to short. That's Travis. He's up with it and fires to Helton for out number 1. Rick Reuschel was a gamer. Guy was tough as nails. Dave Cash, 2 for 3. The pitch. 634 is to left. Jose Cruz makes the catch for out number 2. That's the first time, well, actually, Reuschel, that's how he's been living. He's been getting outs early in the inning. Oliver now, 1 for 2. Vosmick would be next. The pitch from Reuschel, 255, is to center. Tony Phillips is there, and he's got it. Nice play by Tony. That retires the side in the 7th. We go to the 8th. It's a 4-3 game. Rick Reuschel, they're going to let him bat. Why not? Dazzy Vance is out for his 2nd inning of work. Rick Reuschel is going to bat. Then it'll be Phillips and Gilliam. The pitch from Vance is a 242 and a base hit for Reuschel. He's got another hit in this. Oh, wait a minute. 40. Oh, I'm on the wrong card. All right. It's a comebacker to Dazzy Vance. That's what it is. He gloves it and throws to Oliver for out number 1. Tony Phillips now. 2 for 4. With Gilliam on deck, the delivery is going to be extra bases for Tony Phillips. Drilled to center, and it gets in the gap. It splits Averill and Thompson. Phillips around first. Cruz is into 2nd with a double. And he's in scoring position with 1 out for Jim Gilliam. Dazzy Vance in trouble. The bullpen starts for set 16. Bobby Thigpen gets going. And that's it. All right, Gilliam. Vance the stretch. The pitch to Jim Gilliam is a 365. And it's to right and deep. It's going to be off the wall. Bobby Thompson's got to run it down. Scoring is Tony Phillips. It's 5-3. Gilliam's heading for 3rd. The relay from Cash to Hara is late, and that is a run-scoring triple for Jim, don't call me Junior, Gilliam. Infield moves in for set 16. It's a 5-3 game. Vance the stretch, the pitch to Helton. 5:45, and that is to first. And it's a 5. And let's see what that does. Got our infield in chart. It's to first, so that is Al Oliver. I believe Al Oliver is a 2. He's a 1. Same as 5 on fielding 2. All runners advance 1 base. Runner in 3rd out at home only if P has an effectiveness rating of 7 or better. All right, does he? He does. So Oliver gloves it, and he's going to fire home to Veritek, and they're going to nail Gilliam at the plate on the contact play. Helton safe at first. Might be a game-saving play there, and here's David Wright. 2 down, Vance the stretch, and the delivery is to right field. Bobby Thompson has it, and that retires the side. They get a run on a couple of hits, but they could have gotten more. It's a 5-3 game as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Set 16 has some work to do, and Reuschel has been tough. He has allowed nothing since the 1st inning in terms of across the pay station. Vosmick, Thompson, and Hara coming up. 4, 5, 6 batters in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch from the Big Daddy. 251 is a base hit for Vosmick. He gets the 8th inning started nicely, and that's going to get action going in their bullpen. That's Eric Gagne. And here comes Bobby Thompson. He goes deep, and we're tied. Reuschel the stretch. Thompson 1 for 3. The pitch. 432 is trouble. It's to left and deep. Back goes Jose Cruz. It is gone. we're tied at 5. Yikes. Bobby Thompson with a little 1951 magic ties the game at 5. Toby Hara now. Thigpen not ready yet. Gagne not ready yet. The pitch. Thigpen's ready. 543 is a base hit. This goes to left field. Reuschel a -6. 325. That'll be a base hit for Toby Hara. Nobody out. And that's going to do it for the Big Daddy. So, Gagne takes over. Reuschel goes 7+ innings. He allows 9 hits. He walked 4. He struck out 5 and allowed 5 runs. They're all earned. That is it for him. Stick a fork in him. Gagne, one of the best seasons a reliever has ever had. 2-3 with 55 saves and a 1.20 earned run average. He is a -20. Ramirez at the plate. 1 for 2. Varitek on deck. The pitch from Gagne, 5-11, is trouble. No, it's not. 5-11. I'm looking at the wrong thing. He struck out Ramirez for out number 1 in the 8th. Here's Varitek. Jason Varitek. I think they might hit for him. Somebody with a little juice. Going to be Ferris Fain to hit for Varitek. Yeah, not a lot of juice, but a little. All right, so Varitek is done. Here comes Fain, and moving into the on-deck circle, Heine Manouche. Harris at first. There's one man out. Gagne the stretch, the delivery. 3-11, that's to right field. Rocky Colavito has it for out number 2. Here comes Manouche. To bat for Dazzy Vance. Manouche, a 378 hitter in 1928. Harris still at first. Gagne the stretch. The delivery to Heine. And a base hit for him. That's going to go to center. Around second goes Hara. He's heading to third. The throw comes into second. There's runners at the corners with 2 outs for Averill. Are they going to get to Gagne? That's the question on America's mind. Dazzy Vance went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, struck out a man, allowed a run. All right, so Averill with a chance to put his team in front. Gagne the stretch, the delivery, 265, and it's a comebacker to Gagne. He flips to first, and that will retire the side. But set 16 gets 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2. The story of the game is the missed chances. Look at all the runners that 15 has left on base. All right, we're going to get a couple of changes here. Manouche is going to go in and play center field. Averill comes out. The new pitcher will be Thigpen. He's going to bat in the leadoff spot. And we're going to get a new catcher as well. Ferris Fane is not going to stay in the game. And the new catcher for set 16 is going to be Brian McCann, and he will bat 8th. Alrighty. We are going to the 9th, and we've decided nothing. It's a 5-5 game. Cruz is coming to the plate. Thigpen is on, the right-hander. 4-6 with 57 saves in 1990. He had a 1.83 earned run average. He's a -14 on the power chart. Cruz will lead off, then Calavito, then Molina, or maybe a pinch hitter. I don't know. We'll see. Cruz, 1 for 3. The pitch to Jose. Hey, struck him out, and there's one gone in the top of the 9th for Bobby Thigpen. Calavito at the plate now. Any old kind of a run could win it. The pitch. Hey, hits it to short. Ramirez up with it and grabs the line out. 2 down, Molina comes up. Do they have someone? Well, actually, Molina might. He hit 22. It's probably their best chance. They're going to leave him in. Molina's 0 for 4. Travis would be next. The pitch. 5:31. Hey, struck him out, and that will retire the side in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Now, any old kind of a run will win it. If they can score off Gagne, it's over. Set 15-5, set 16-5. Bottom of the 9th drama. Cash is 2 for 4. Cecil Cooper is going to bat for Dave Cash. To lead off the 9th. Oliver is on deck. Gagne the stretch, the delivery to Coop is a 155, and that's to second. Gilliam throws to Helton for out number 1. Coming up now is Oliver. Vosmick is on deck. Gagne the stretch, the delivery to Oliver. 251 to center. This is Tony Phillips. He's got it for out number 2. And now it'll be Vosmick or extra innings. Gagne the stretch. Thompson would be next. The pitch to Vosmick. 254 and a base hit for Joe Vosmick. Keeps it going in the 9th. Here's Bobby Thompson. He tied it in the 8th. Can he win it in the 9th? Gagne the stretch. The delivery to Bobby Thompson is a base hit for Bobby Thompson. He's got his 3rd hit of the day. Vosmick around second, heading to 3rd. He will make it 1st and 3rd, but the only run that matters is Vosmick at 3rd base. There's 2 outs now for Hera. Eric Gagne has pitched almost 2 innings, and he did not do that very often in 2003. All right. Well, there are some options here. And I think it's going to be Bernie Williams to bat for Hera. Bernie Williams coming on to hit for Toby. Bernie Williams in 1999 hit 342. And if he delivers a base hit, this game is going to be over. Vosmick is ready to score from 3rd. Hanley Ramirez is on deck. Gagne the stretch. And the delivery to Bernie. is hit to short. Travis goes the short way to Jim Gilliam, and that will retire the side and send us to an extra inning ball game today. All right, so couple of changes now for the set 16 gang. Williams is done. He's not going to go on. Ron Hunt is going to come in and play third base. The old Expo and Dodger, Cardinal. So Hunt will come in for Hera on defense in the top of the 10th. Okay. And we need a new second baseman. And that'll be Robbie Thompson. He'll bat second. No, it won't. Cooper's going to go in and play first. Thompson will bat third. And Bobby Thigpen's going to get a second inning of work. And he didn't do that very often in 1990 either, but he's doing it here. So Oliver is out. Cash is out, and Hera is out. Hunt, Thompson, and Cooper are in. And Gagne is about to be out because they're going to pinch hit for him, and he's had enough anyway. All right. So Bobby Thigpen will face Cecil Travis and then the bench for set 15. Top of the 10th, we're tied at 5. Travis is going to lead it off. Then we're going to have a pinch hitter. And that's going to be... That's going to be Manny Mota. Who else would it be? So Mota's on deck. Thigpen to Travis. 166, and Travis launches it to right center and deep. Gonna one-hop the wall, splitting Thompson and Heine Manouche. Going to second is Travis. He's got the go-ahead run with him. Manny Mota coming up, and he has a chance to give the set 15s the lead. Mota bats for Gagne, throwing in the bullpen is Steve Rogers, not Captain America. That's David Wright. See what I did there? All right, Manny Mota will pinch hit here in the 10th for Gagne. Thigpen the stretch and the pitch to Mota. 5:21 is to left. Coming on is Vosmick. He's got it for out number 1. Holding at second is Travis. And that'll bring up Tony Phillips. He's got 3 hits today. Thigpen the stretch. The pitch to Phillips is a 4.23. He walked him. 2 on in the 10th with just 1 out. Gilliam is 2 for 4. They're going to hit for him. They are going to hit for him. And it's going to be Al Rosen. I think this was Al Rosen's MVP year. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. 1953. He had 43 bombs and 336 and played good defense, and then he drove the whole team home. Helton on deck. Thigpen the stretch, the pitch to Rosen. 342 is a base hit. That goes to right field, drops in front of Thompson. Around third is Cecil Travis. He's going to score. It's 6-5. Going to third is Phillips. Thigpen being taken farther than he usually went. Helton at the plate. The infield is in. There's only one out. The pitch to Helton from Thigpen is a 133, and it's to center and deep. Back goes Heine Manouche, and it is a 3-run bomb for Todd Helton, and all of a sudden it's 9-5. Yikes. Brings up David Wright. Action quickly in the bullpen for the 16s. Gets heating up. And that will be King Felix. Felix Hernandez starts to throw for the 16s. David Wright, the pitch from Thigpen is a 431, and that's going to be a pass ball. The next delivery is a 165, and that's going to be taken for a strike. 1-1 in the count. 651 to short. Hanley Ramirez catches the line drive, and there's 2 away. Here's Cruz. Jose, 1 for 4. Calavito on deck, the pitch. 263, walked him. And that's going to do it for Thigpen. We're going to see King Felix, and we're going to see him right now. Try and get out of the mess. Thigpen goes 1 2/3, allows 3 hits, 2 walks, and strikes out 2. Allows 4 runs. They're all earned. Here's King Felix. 2009, he was 19-5 with a 249 earned run average. All right, here we go. The delivery, 325 for Calavito, is a comebacker to King Felix. He gloves it and flips to Cecil Cooper for the putout. But in the 10th, set 15 gets 4 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's set 15 with 9. Set 16 with 5. They got work to do. All right, so we need, for set 15, we're going to need a new second baseman, and that's going to be Dustin Pedroia. We'll take over for Al Rosen, who did the pinch hitting for Jim Gilliam. So Pedroia will bat second. Mota comes out. Rosen comes out. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Whoops. We're going to get a new pitcher, and that's going to be Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers in 1982 was 19-8 with a 2.4 earned run average. He's going to bat 9th. And he's on to potentially earn the save. And he, of course, has the distinction of being Dick Williams' favorite pitcher of all time. Just kidding. Yeah, that wacky Dick Williams, in his autobiography called Steve Rogers, Gutless. So that made him a lot of points. Okay, so it's Hanley Ramirez, Brian McCann, and Heine Manouche in the bottom of the 10th. And if anybody gets on, a pinch hitter for Bobby Thigpen will be forthcoming. And there's only 2 men left, and in their own ways, they are equally, Enos Slaughter and Omar Vizquel. So I'll have to pick between them if somebody gets on. Rogers is ready for the save. Here we go, the pitch. 622 is a base hit to center for Hanley Ramirez. We may not be done yet. The roll is a 156, and that's a 77. That's going to be extra bases and a double for Hanley Ramirez. Here comes McCann. I have used a lot of set 16 players here in this game. My scorecard is even messier than usual. McCann, this is his first at bat in the game. The pitch from Rogers, 121 is to right. This is Colavito. He's got it for out number 1. Will Ramirez tag? That's the question on America's mind. No, he will not. And there's one down. Here's Manouche. St. Louis Browns. The pitch from Rogers. 524 is a base hit to right. Colavito. Gonna be 241. That will be in there for a base hit. No point in stretching it when you're down by 4. First and third, and here comes a pinch hitter for Thigpen. It's going to be Enos Slaughter. Slaughter bats for Thigpen. Vizquel is the last man left on the bench. Cooper would be, or is next. First and third, double play depth. Rogers the stretch, the pitch to Enos. 654 is to center field. Tony Phillips has it for the out. Is anybody tagging? That's a first and third. No. Holding at third is Ramirez. There's 2 outs, and here's Cooper. Robbie Thompson would be next. Cecil Cooper is the last chance saloon. Rogers the stretch, the pitch to Coop, and a base hit for Cooper. That'll bring home a run. It's 9-6, and it brings the tying run to the plate in Robbie Thompson. Robbie Thompson hit 19 bombs in 1993. Rogers the stretch. Vosmick would be next. The delivery. 532 is to right field. Colavito is there by the line, and he will make the catch to end the ball game. In the 10th, set 16 gets 1 run on 3 hits, and they leave the tying runs. Well, the tying run was at home plate when the game ended. All right, let's give you the totals. For set 15, 9 runs, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16 base hits, and they committed no errors. Set 16, 6 runs on 15 base hits. Boy, both teams could have scored a lot more. And they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Eric Gagne. The loser, Bobby Thigpen. And the MVP of the game, well, I guess we'll do Todd. Well, I don't know. Rosen. We'll do Helton. Oh, boy. I'll do Helton and Rosen combined. Co-MVP. This is Here's the Pitch Baseball. I've got the flyer. Send me an email at bergman.kurt@yahoo.com. And I will get the flyer off to you with a whole list of Dominic's inventory. Also, don't forget to check out channel membership in the description for this video as well. Your final from the Here's the Pitch All-Star Game. Set 15-9, set 16-6. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a good night. So long, everybody.